How's it going, everyone? Jerz here with some more Arslan, and we're going to be checking out some of the skill card synthesizing as well as some recipes, maybe get to create some things as well. Now, I was messing around earlier and I sold a card or two, got the trophy for that, that's cool, but I still haven't synthesized the ones because I was waiting to do that with you. If you guys have been keeping up with the series, you'd have seen all the characters that I've unlocked this far, which is all of them. Isfan is definitely my favorite character. They have the picture of him with the sword there, but I don't have the sword unlocked for him. I just use his fist. I just love the fist movements and stuff. It's just, he's my favorite character, hands down at the moment. So, oh yeah, and since I'm not expecting this to take too long, I also have a battle planned out here, the escape right there, and it's going to be a really fun stage. There's a lot of enemies on there. Great place to farm kills. So, we'll talk about that later as well. Let's get into the skill cards and show you my current bonus here. So I have extra luck 15, and if you guys know about extra luck, it boosts your chance for higher rank skill cards, which is very useful, and that's what I've been pretty much stacking all the way here. So this is my current set. I mean, these other cards give you some great stuff as well. Reduce consumption of your R1 move, your special move, your R1, and boost speed after every 100, which is very helpful. Sometimes you'll run into some huge mobs. This isn't the best card, but it's part of the set. And over here, this is a real good one. As your health decreases, your damage caused increases, as well as your karmic force too. Greatly increase attack, but lowers max health. So that's where the minus 75 health plus 75 damage comes in, which is not hurting me all that bad. I mean, now I have more attack than health, but I can live with this. So let's get in here. Oh yeah, also, bonus sets. They're really good, guys. They're better than just using random cards. And another cool thing to note is, when you look at the right side, it tells you what the other card is if you're missing it. So that's pretty neat as well. And it even tells you what scenario you can get it from, which is pretty awesome if you're looking to get this set. But I do have a lot of the sets. I've been doing a lot of the free mode battles and stuff. And yeah, so let's get in here and let's create ourselves a card. What I'm going to do is prioritize cards that I have at least 3 of, and we'll just go from there. So, and another thing you want to look at is the stats of the card, because you're going to be essentially sacrificing this card to make others. So you want to look at compare the stats to this to the other ones. So here, if you notice down in the bottom middle of the screen, it says cost 12. But your health is plus 4, boost 3, defense 4, and now we'll check this one, 4, 4, 3, and this one's 3, 3, 3. You want to sacrifice the worst ones because you can keep these better ones for your characters if you decide to equip them on them later for something else, you know, for different combinations. So I would prefer getting rid of the worst stat ones as the sacrifice. And let's look down for something that has at least 3 down here that I can use. Right here we got 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3. Either of these 2 are good. I want to keep the good stat one. I mean, it's very minuscule, but it all adds up if you have a bunch of cards that have better stats on them. So it's kind of cool that the cards can have better stats and still cost the same price to equip them. Let's look for another one that has 3. So we have 4, 4, 3, 4, 3, 3. We are sacrificing the 4, 3, 3. Crown Prince. I actually was using this card a lot. Oh, 5, 3, 3, 5, 2, 2. So we'll sacrifice one of these. So I'm trying to use my high rank cards because from the tutorial they told me the higher rank cards will make a better card in the end, and you know, the more cards you use will make a better card in the end. So I'm just gonna go down the list from the highest rank and see what I can create here. Mardon. Wow, there's a bunch here. 5, 3, 2. Okay. 5, 2, 2 looks like a winner. Yes, you will be sacrificed, my good friend. And then out here, 5, 2, 3. Oh, I don't know what to sacrifice. Defense increase or counterattack. I'll get rid of the counterattack one. My defense increases overall defense, so that helps me against everybody, not just officers. So we'll get rid of the counterattack. The counterattack is really only for officers when you roll out of the way, start fighting. If I remember correctly, 5, 2, 2. We'll get rid of one of these as well. Tactician 522, goodbye. Get out of here. I mean, at the end of the day, feel free to sacrifice whatever you like. I'm just getting rid of the worst stat ones, the ones that I find to be worst stats. I kind of find the Karmic Force to be better here. Gives you a better stat overall, because I like having more damage over the better boost. But let's be sure. Temporarily stat boost lasts for longer. Yeah, I don't care about that, because the Karmic Force, that's permanent. That's going to be me having more damage throughout the whole battle. Yes, I sacrifice health, but that's more damage for me. Status boost lasts longer. I mean, every once in a while you'll get, what, a little boost on the battlefield. It's not guaranteed, so you don't really benefit from this. You benefit more from Karmic Boost. So you want the level 3 Karmic Boost in this case. We'll get rid of this one. And we need one more card. I guess an Almighty Warrior will do the trick. Oh, 522, perfect. And now, let's see what happens. So, if I do a cost high, I wonder what's going to happen if I do cost high here. 25 grand, right? But, I'm probably going to get a better card out of this doing the going high. We're going to go high. Let's just see how it goes. This is our first time making a card. And let's just wish ourselves luck. Consuming the selected skill cards and beginning synthesis. Proceed. And we got ourselves first synthesis. We got a rank S card as well. So my understanding is this a limited card? I'm not really sure. Increase the effect of elements. Damage cost increases. Health decreases, so that's good. Bleeding Frenzy, level 4. And Special Gauge increases more easily. That's a pretty decent card. I don't know who that character is, but we made our first card. And I'm not going to use it for this battle, but I just want to see what the card actually... Where are you, card? New. So it's got Meditating Breath. It's got a few things on there that would help you. It's not going to help the set, of course. Now, I wonder if there's any sets that combine with that card. I wonder if there's a bunch of rank S cards that would just go with that one. Let's run through here real quick. So that's pretty interesting. I guess we could just make a recipe. That looks like a no, Captain. That looks like a no. We're back at where we started, looks like. Yeah. So let's make ourselves a recipe. Spend money to eat some food prior to battle. Collecting recipe books will increase the type of food on offer. Making the same recipe multiple times will increase your mastery of that dish. The higher your mastery, the better the chance of the recipe being a great success. When that happens, the effects of the recipe will be increased. Interesting. So I haven't made anything because I've never found the a reason to, really. But what... So this increases gold earned and EXP earned. This sounds like a winner for me. Let's take a look at what the others do. So increase maximum health, attack and defense, special gauge when defeating an enemy. So I'm gonna assume that's when you defeat an officer, you get your gauge back. That's actually pretty useful. But I'm gonna go with the EXP and gold because that is the way to go. Activated. So it's been activated. I guess we might as well just go into the next battle. Let's do a battle and just see what happens. So this is particularly one of my favorite stages. There's just a ton of enemies in here to fight. But there's another stage that there's not a lot of fighting, but you can get a ton of cards in it, and it's pretty easy. The Feeble Alliance on Extra too. Every little officer you beat in here, there's a ton of them in here. I think I beat like 40 or something, and each one drops a skill card. And that's the objective, is just beat those guys up for, I think, 10 minutes. You'll probably kill more than I did. I only killed like 40 or something. But they give you like a 10-minute limit or some crap, and you run around and you just kill officers, I think a cavalry unit, and they all drop a skill card. And this is pretty much a really good stage to get a lot of skill cards on. I found a ton in here. But we're going to play this one. Because, well, we're on free mode, and Isfan is itching to punch somebody. Hello, Daddy-Yoon. Maybe if there's some time, we'll check out the other stage as well. Maybe I'll cut out some of the other stage, I don't know, so we don't take the entire 10 minutes to farm cards. We'll see. I don't know yet. Or maybe I'll save it for another day. Oh yeah, and they have some stuff here as well. Yeah, I've used this guy a little bit. Lowest damage taken is 6. Shortest clear time. Yeah, I tend to take my time with stages. I just like killing a lot of people. And this is the only time Isfan has his soul. When I use him, anyway. So let's handle some objectives, and then we'll go on down. When it's time to fight a ton of officers, we'll fight a ton of officers. It's also a pretty good stage to take advantage of the Mardon Rush as well. I think there's like 2 different situations where it pops up, and if you don't take it to the objective, it just keeps spawning. So you can farm it up, get your Mardon Rush kills, as well as the Mardon Rush uses for those 2 trophies. I think the kills is 10,000 or is it 100? No, I believe it's 10,000 Mardon Rush kills. Whereas the uses, I believe it's 200 uses. It's crazy, man. Let's take advantage of some Mardon rushing right now. I'm not going to the objective. Just run around the map and just kill some people, man. Use it to save your allies. You can go do the objective later, it's no problem. It's an easy way to get kills, too. And in a few seconds, a new one will spawn in, and you can use that as well. There it is already. It's just going to keep appearing until you use it for the actual objective, which I have no intentions of doing. Not yet, anyway. But I will kill this assault captain just to save our friends. And now tons of soldiers are going to pop out. Now the fun begins. You can take your time out here. We've already saved all the soldiers. So let's have ourselves a little fun. That rush zone is so tempting. You can get so many kills out of that rush zone, man. Gotta take advantage of the ability not costing too much because of my card, right? And it kills a lot of people, moves fast. Pretty good. And if you're wondering why I have all these different elements in my weapon, when you max out his weapon mastery, he gets a mastery called Weapon Fusion, I believe it's called. Let's find out. Oh, I actually do have my other weapon now, but I get something called the Fusion Weapon Art, which is pretty cool. It's a little bit of everything. You get some, sadly there's no wind on it, but you get some water / ice, you get some miasma, and you get some fire. Really good combinations. I like it. I wish one of those waters would swap out for the wind art so I could have one of everything. That would be pretty sweet. So now we have this weapon here. Interesting. I didn't even know we had it yet. We must have just unlocked it in this battle because I did not have it before this stage. Alright, let's go grab the Mardon Rush and let's kill a little bit of this red out on the map. because why not? I believe that bottom, the bottom of the map where it's all red down there, I think those guys spawn indefinitely. So you can easily get over a few thousand kills here. I think the most I got was like 2,900. I was like, oh no, we're running out of time. I ended up advancing the stage a little bit more than I should have. And I ended up missing out on a lot of things. But, easy way to get killed with the Mardon Rush. So this heavy casting. Just keep on going, man. Oh yeah, and let's do a cool Musou attack here. He's probably got one of the coolest looking ones in the game. But it does glitch a little bit there, like it was supposed to grab his head. It didn't grab his head, it grabbed like the air behind his head and tossed him, but I'm okay with that. Because I know what was supposed to happen. Alright, let's go do some objectives. As much as I'd like to stay here and kill, I already got the S rank for the kills. Even though the S ranks don't really matter much for me, I just like to play. Look at all that red behind us. Oh my god. I kind of feel like not using the Smart on Rush for this, but there's so many enemies. I believe Isfan's brother was Shapur, right? Shapur? Oh, now we're being timed. See? Yep. If you want to enjoy the stage, don't get to this point, guys. You get timed, and then it tries to end it for you. I don't, actually, I don't even know if the stage ends when the timer ends. It might, sometimes it does, but they're probably just timing you to kill the guy so you can get your S rank trophy, or the S rank for the battle, I mean. But I never trust timers. I always feel like the mission's gonna fail, let them complete it. Alright, General. Not here, Defense Captain. Actually have to get kills in here for a rank? Oh no, this ain't right. Being timed for kills. Oh god. That's the worst. We're just gonna end the stage, who cares? And I guess we'll check out that other stage on another video, if you guys would like to see it. Your card, General. Good night, General. I also like that it prioritizes officers over soldiers as well if they're nearby. That's pretty awesome. And look at all that red on the map. Oh man. So many kills. That's why I like this stage. I may have rushed it a little bit completing it, but didn't want the video to be too long, you know? So what did we get for this? XP, whatever, 7 minutes, that's okay. SA. Alright, that's fine, I'll take the A. And we got some cards too. We actually have an S rank of this guy, that's cool. So guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for checking it out. Hopefully you understand the synthesizing a little bit. It seems to be random actually. I don't know if you can actually do certain combinations to get a certain card. You probably can. I don't know. This is the first time I've tried it out. And same thing with the recipes as well. I may actually stick to doing this one so I can continue on with getting more EXP, but I think that's the way to go for me. I think I want to max this out. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.